Hello everyone. I am so glad you have joined me today. I love sharing my ideas with you and I hope I inspire you with today's creation. And here it is. Isn't it the cutest? The pig and the paper are retiring. Don't miss them. And I did the inside in the envelope. Join me in the studio and I'll show you how. All the supplies I've used for today's creation are listed in the information section below. I've also put a link to my store in there. This card is so cute and it is so great for kids. This set is retiring as well as this paper. So if you like this card and you want to make it, order it soon. So for today's card, I'm using This Little Piggy, and I'm specifically using this image and the Hogs and Kisses. I do cut my images apart on this one because I wanted the stamp set or the sentiment by itself or the image by itself. It's easy to do. I have a piece of petal pink, and you know, I cut this down a couple of times. It is 2.5 by 3.5. I have a piece of Whisper White that's 4 by 5 1/4 for the inside. I have a scrap of Whisper White. It's a strip. It's about 1/2 inch wide. I'm hoping I can stamp my sentiment on here and punch it, but I may not be able to. My card base is going to be crumb cake, and it is 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4. I have my envelope. I'm using a piece of the Perennial Essence Designer Series paper. This paper is retiring soon, actually June the 2nd, so get it soon. If it sells out, you lose out. But I'm using this one that has these fun little flowers on there. I thought the flowers went with the pig. I'm using my subtle embossing folder. I am stamping with crumb cake ink. I'm using the triple banner punch and the classic label punch. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to stamp my sentiment and see if it'll fit in that classic label punch. Oop, too high. Pull it down some. That's better. All right, now hopefully it'll fit in the classic label punch. And if not, I will be revisiting. And it works! Yay! All right, I'm going to have to do this. I'm going to do it upside down this way because I'm right-handed. But I'm putting my sentiment in with the word close to the end. And you can do it the other end if you prefer. And I'm punching it. Then I'm going to take this piece and I'm reinserting it back into the punch. Now I know people will try to go in this way. I find it easier if you go this way. There's a little tiny strip right there. That's where you can insert it and then flip it around and then line it up. I gotta put it back in my hand. Line it up. Oh, that's too far still. And punch. And that's how you get the shape in a smaller version. All right, while I'm punching, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to punch my banner. This was just a strip and it is about 1 7/8. If it bothers you and you don't like doing it this way, just cut it 2 inches. But I center it side to side and punch. And that's longer than I need it, but I can never figure out how long to make it, so I always just cut it longer than I need and then cut it off. All right, I'm going to stamp this cute little pig. Oh my goodness, he's so cute. Right about there. Like so, and I stamped him in crumb cake because pigs are naturally pink, but they're always dirty. So that's why I did it. let's get the card put together. Oh, before I put it together, I've got to emboss my card front. So this is my card front, and I'm going to do it this way. It's going to be in the landscape mode, not portrait. So I'm going to put my card base in here like so. And because I'm going to run it through like this, the bottom won't matter. So let me emboss this. Okay, there's my embossing. If you'd have put it in this way, no, this way and embossed it, your lines would be going side to side. I wanted mine going up and down. So think about that when you put it in. Which way do you want your lines to go? All right, now I can take and put this together. And the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of do a little judgment here, and I'm just going to cut off. I'm not worried about making it perfectly even. I just don't want to put tear and tape all the way up if I don't need it. And because this is embossed, I am using tear and tape on here. Get my yucky scissors since this is sticky. I always have a yucky pair that I use to cut sticky things. All right. Take the back off. Make sure you burnish your end in too, really good also. All right, now I'm going to put this right about there. All right. And that is not straight. Oh my goodness gracious. Good thing I didn't stick it down real good. If you don't push down, you can usually get it back up. All right. Let's see. Now's when the grit is good. There we go. Ah, better. Oh, now I'm going to flip it over and cut that piece off like so. This piece goes on top, and I'm going to put it on with dimensionals. You know me, I like to pop things up, and I'm going to do the edges first, and then I'm going to go back and fill in, because I need one here, and I need another one the other way as soon as I get mine cut. All right, there's that. And the reason I cut mine in half is because I use so many of them. Not many people use a lot of dimensionals, but because I do, I cut them in half. They work just as good, but I get more out. All right. Okay. Now, this is going to go over like so. And I'm going to put dimensionals on the back of my sentiment. And I did this card with my granddaughter Remy in mind. She's going to love the sentiment here, Hogs and Kisses. She just thinks it's so funny. So there it is. And don't forget to do the inside in the envelope. I stamped that cute little pig in pink. If you like my project, give me a thumbs up. Make sure you share it with your friends. Get together with them and have some fun playing. Make sure you subscribe to my channel using the button below. Don't want to miss my ideas. Leave me a comment as it helps me out on YouTube. I have a Facebook group where I do Facebook Live on Monday at noon, lunchtime with Robbie, that's Eastern Standard Time. Thursday evenings at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I just added Saturday mornings at 10:30 Eastern Standard Time, and that's Brunch with Robbie beginning stamping. I'm going way back to the beginning and reviewing some things. If you do not have a demonstrator, I would love to be your online person. Send me a message and I'll help you out in any way I can. Have a great day.